Alright guys, I'm back. I wasn't gonna do a late night podcast, but I'm back. Whatever. I don't want to do it in the morning time, so might as well do it. It's like 12:30 a.m. on the East Coast, and let's just knock this shit out, man. Let's get after it. First game up, we have the Chicago Bulls at the Charlotte Hornets. Spread is -9.5 to the Chicago Bulls, the road favorite, and over-unders at 226.5. 227's out there. More 227's actually. So, and just initial reaction is, I know Charlotte sucks, but man, to trust the Bulls to cover, like the Bulls at home last game against Portland, they were -6, -5 point favorites. They only won by 5. Like, and Portland was depleted, but the Chicago doesn't play any defense. So, like, you're asking a team to win by 10, and they don't play any defense. It doesn't matter who they're playing. They could play a G League team. They're not playing any defense, guys. They're not getting any stops. The only way the Bulls win this game is if the only way the Bulls win and cover this game is if they score, like, in the high 120s. Because the Hornets can't get to 120. It doesn't matter what bad defense they play. They're not scoring 120 points, guys. That's not happening. Charlotte can't score 110 points. They can't score 105 points. So for Charlotte, Josh Green's out, Damian Baugh's out, Nick Smith Jr. and Mark Williams is questionable. Obviously LaMelo Ball's out. Miles Bridges looks good to go. Let's take a look at the scheduling spot. They play Tuesday at home against Memphis. Does Charlotte? They've lost 2 in a row. They've lost a lot recently. They're still tanking, no doubt about it, guys. No doubt about it. But at the same time, I still think that the people that they're playing in there, they're actually trying to believe in the rookie head coach, and trying to play hard. But for the most part, the team still sucks, man. I'll go over quickly. Lonzo Ball's questionable, I believe. Everybody else, Dallin Terry's questionable. Everybody else is good to go for Chicago. Let's just check the scheduling spot really quick. They've won 2 in a row. They play Cleveland at Cleveland on Tuesday. Their wins of late, they beat Denver by 10, they beat the Lakers by a lot, they beat Sacramento by 12, but again, they're out shooting them. So I guess like out shooting them, like the only way in my opinion, that they win this game and cover, that they would have to outshoot them. So I would rather take Bulls team total over here. It's going to be 227 divided by 2, 113.5, 113.5 plus 5. So 118.5, 119, then we get to 119 against the Hornets. I guess, guys. I don't know. Next game up. We got a lot of games to talk about. Toronto Raptors at the Brooklyn Nets. Spread is -2, 2.5 to Toronto, the road favorite. Total is 214, 214.5. Let me go to Toronto's injury report because, man, they're tanking. They're legally tanking. They're playing 2 good players, then resting 2 good players. They never play 3 good players in a row. They just don't do that shit. Let's see. They might do it here though. Let's see. Hold on. Scotty Barnes is questionable. No, they're not doing it. They're doing their same bullshit. Man, find them all. Find their asses all $100,000 fucking dollars, man. I'm tired of these fucking NBA teams. Sick of them. Like, seriously, find their asses, just like they did Utah. Like, you shouldn't, like, why does Jakob Poeltl need rest? Why does Emmanuel Quickly need rest? It's a blatant tank job. This is my proposal, guys, and I know I'm going off subject, whatever. It's my podcast, do whatever the hell I want. I would make the teams that don't make the play-in tournament have equal lottery odds, so there's literally no incentive to tanking. And then I would give some type of salary cap bonus, extra spending allotment to the teams with the better ranking, with the better record out of those lottery teams. So out of those lottery teams, say that you're the 11th seed in the Western Eastern Conference, you're getting like $20 million more spending cap. That's how you'll get rewarded. Like you'll have more money to spend in free agency, and you'll still have equal odds. So that way, those bottom teams, like you need to actually win the fucking games. Win the fucking games to compete. This fucking like Jakob Pertl and Mano Quickly, they don't need any fucking rest. It's fucking ridiculous. So that's how it is, guys. That's how it is, though. Like it's our job to figure out how to make money doing it. So, you know, that's what it is. Toronto's lost 3 in a row. They've looked pretty damn bad. Got blown out at Chicago. Won the first half against Portland and fell the fuck apart in the second half. Against Detroit, they lost by 12. But they cut it close. I think it was like a 5-point game with like 5 minutes left. So they have like 2 days off after this. They play at Charlotte. Let's check Brooklyn's sorry ass situation. D'Angelo Russell, Cam Johnson, Nick Claxton, are they all out? Wow, Claxton's out, Russell's out, Day'Ron Sharpe's out, Cam Johnson's out. Okay, they really don't want to win this game, does Brooklyn. Man, okay. My guy 2Parlay at Twitter, you can follow him at 2Parlay. He kind of made me hip to this under, and I'm liking it a lot, guys. Because I mean, like, who's gonna score for Brooklyn? I mean, you might as well just take Brooklyn Nets team total under, because that's gonna be 107, 108 minus 1, so 106 and a half, 107 and a half. I don't think Brooklyn gets to 105 points. I think low 100s is more realistic. I mean, who's gonna score for them, guys? And Toronto likes to play slow. Brooklyn likes to play slow. None of these teams have any good scoring. Like the Brooklyn Nets bench, they can't score. Keon Johnson, Jalen Wilson, Zaire Williams, Trendon Watford, Reese Beekman. Like, guys, this team is not scoring 108 freaking points. No way. No freaking way. They scored 90 against Minnesota. They scored 113 against Dallas. That was on the road. They scored 115 at Washington. Those two teams can't play any defense. Toronto actually cares and plays defense. They just lost to Toronto 116 to 86. They only scored 86 points, and that was at home on March 26th. I think Brooklyn Nets team total under is a really good look. At the same time, I mean, I don't trust Toronto to score 108 points, 109 points. I mean, you might as well just take the full game under 214 and a half. I really like that. I'm probably going to bet that. Shout out at 2Parlay for that recommendation. And then sidewise, I can only look Toronto minus the 2. I mean, I might play both, honestly. I don't understand. You know, Brooklyn doesn't want to win at all, guys. So, all right, let's go next game up. After I write this under 214. Okay, next game up. We got the Lakers at the Thunder. And the spread is +9, +9.5. Total is sitting at 233, 232 and a half. And let's take a look at the injury report. Lakers, everybody should be good to go. Lakers are kind of a, I don't know, a healthy, unhealthy team. And like what I mean by that is everybody's playing, but I don't think they're 100% healthy. Luka's not shooting well. LeBron James has obviously been battling something since the All-Star break. You know, he didn't play the All-Star break because he was like recovering his body or whatever. Everybody else is good to go. You know, it was a poor performance. I had the 5-unit max bet against them against the Warriors, and you know they needed that win. It wasn't. I mean, the Warriors needed that win too, but you know, Gabe Vincent shooting the ball well. They had Rui Hachimura back for a couple weeks. Jackson Hayes, Luka, Austin, LeBron James, Jared Vanderbilt, Dorian Finney-Smith is, you know, he can shoot the ball well. Like, you know, they have a good deep team in my opinion, and they just kind of shit the bed. That's honestly what I think happened. And obviously, the Warriors just wanted it more. I watched that game. They just wanted it more. That's really what happened. So now they have, now they're camped out in Oklahoma City for the next 4 days. Got in today, Saturday, or yesterday, Saturday, and then they play again on Tuesday. So they're chilling in OKC, man. They're chilling in OKC. Off a win against the Pelicans, 124-108. They've kind of been alternating wins and losses since March 19th. So, yeah, not the best of form for the Lakers. Now, the Thunder, they don't have anything to play for. Absolutely nothing. They're completely healthy except for the backup center, Jalen Williams. Everybody else is good to go. They just lost to Houston. Was not pretty. I'm sure every single loss that they had afterwards they covered. No, of course they didn't against Brooklyn. It's probably the only fucking time they didn't, and that was the time I bet them. I really can't stand these fucking NBA teams this year. I really can't stand their asses. Like, every time I put my fucking hard-earned money on them, they don't know what to fucking do with the basketball. Yeah, every single loss this season, they've come back and covered. They did not cover at Portland. But other than that, they didn't cover at Orlando. Okay, well they haven't covered a couple of times, so it's not just me then. Okay, so I don't know. The thing is this, guys. The thing is this. I lean Los Angeles +9, and that's just because standings wise, the Thunder really don't have anything to play for. I mean, they are 2 losses ahead of Cleveland. Cleveland has 5 games left. So does the Thunder. I mean, so the Thunder have a little bit to play for, but I mean, you don't play for conference finals. I mean, you don't play for NBA Finals home court advantage. I mean, I guess some teams do. Some teams may, but you know, I think you're more so trying to get ready for the playoffs. And I lean Lakers. Lakers have more to play for here to try to get the 3 seed. I can only look +9. Over under. It's tough because the Thunder really have nothing to play for. And they also, you know, they got embarrassed last game. Guys, I really want to bet the Lakers somehow, some way here. I mean, it's just fucking crazy, and it's like I usually wouldn't be like timid to bet this stuff, but the Thunder just fucking win by 10 against everybody, and I know they lost the last game, and man, they showed they were human, and they showed like, whoa, like in the playoffs, can they really handle their shit and like win? I don't know, guys. I don't know if the Thunder are gonna be a good playoff team again. Like, I thought they were gonna beat Dallas last year, and they didn't. They couldn't even fucking force a game 7. They lost on their own damn fucking home court. So, I think they did. Anyways, I can only look Lakers +9. I don't feel good about it. I'm tired of trying to fade OKC. Over under, I lean. That's a tough line, man. In my opinion, it is. I would lean under. Lean under. Don't feel good. Next game up, we got the Sacramento Kings at the Cleveland Cavaliers. Spread is -10 for Cleveland. Sacramento finally got their shit together and beat a deadbeat team in the Hornets. Beat them by like what, 18 points or something like that. Over unders 236.5. Ooh, that feels okay. So I've been cashing, well, a little bit this year. I've been cashing on Cleveland Cavaliers team total under. I like that again here. Cleveland really, out of anybody in the NBA, they don't have anything to play for. Out of anybody. They have almost officially, no, they've officially locked up the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference against Boston because they have the tiebreaker against Boston, I believe. So, yeah, they're good. They're officially good. The only thing that they could win is the NBA Finals home court advantage. And again, I mean that they're playing from behind. They're not in an advantageous position for that. So it's like, you know, they're kind of just waiting on OKC to just wrap that up. So Cleveland really doesn't have anything to play for. And their motto, their style right now is sprint out and chill out. Sprint out, score as many points as you can in the first half, and then nurse that lead in the second half. That's what they do. That's what they're doing. If we look, guys, I'm not even gonna go into detail. Y'all can look, man. Y'all can look. You just gotta trust me on this, okay? Cleveland's not winning by double digits post All-Star break. They're not. They are in complete cruise control. Okay, they are in complete cruise control. They jump out. They win by 15 points in the first half. Then they chill in the second half, and they only win by like 8 points. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. Ty Jerome's questionable. Dean Wade's questionable. See any front end back-to-back situations? I don't think so, right? No, they play Tuesday at home against Chicago. They've won 3 straight. They don't have shit to play for. Sacramento, standings-wise, Sacramento is the 10th seed. Phoenix is not catching them, guys. Sacramento could lose every fucking game the rest of the season. They will still be the 10th seed. They may even be the 9th seed. So, like, you know, who knows? But still, I think Chris Christie or Doug Christie, I don't know. I can't remember the interim head coach name for this Kings. He's a fiery guy. He's a passionate guy. He wants them to play hard. They bounced back. They played hard against the Hornets. They did a good job. I can only look. Keegan Murray is questionable. Other than that, everybody's healthy. I can only look Kings plus 10. But what I'm probably going to bet, it is a front end back-to-back. They play Detroit on Monday at Detroit, but still. I like, and this is the other thing, this is why I also like Cleveland team total under. One, Cleveland's not scoring in the high 120s as much anymore. And for this total, like 236 and a half, 237, that's like what, 114? No, sorry, 118. 118 plus 5, 123 and a half. Cleveland. I like that under, guys. I like that under a lot. Sacramento's playing slower. Team total under 120, 50 and a half. I like that. And then Cleveland, like I said, they sprint out, they chill out. They're not looking to run the score up in the second half. They'll milk the clock. So, all right, next game up. Let's see here. We got the Washington Wizards at the Boston Celtics. Oh boy, this spread's minus 20 and a half. Total is 226. Man, we'll keep this quick, guys. We'll keep this quick. Washington. I don't even care who plays for the Celtics. I don't even care. I'm just gonna look at the Wizards depth chart, guys. Chris Middleton, Keyshawn George. They are out for this game. Yeah, they're out. Everybody else, Marcus Smart, Jordan Poole, Bub Carrington, Justin Shimpagne, AJ Johnson, Alex Sarr. Those would be the main guys that they play. And now it is Marcus Smart returning back to Boston. I mean, he's already played there before with Memphis, but still, like, you know, it'll be somewhat of an edge game for him, for sure. They play at Indiana on Tuesday. They only lost by 12, only by 12 to Orlando. They beat Sacramento, lost by 24, 26 to Miami, lost by 3 at home against Brooklyn. This was all at home. You know, look, keep it quick, guys. I'm not betting this shit. I can only look over two. Well, actually, I like Washington team total under, but damn, that shit's gonna be so hot, so low. 113 minus 10, 103 and a half. So they think this game's gonna be 103 to 123 Boston. Next game up. Next game up. I have better shit to do than talk about that shit. We got the San Antonio Spurs at the Portland Trailblazers. Why are the Portland Trailblazers only minus 3-point favorites at home? I don't get that. They must have a ton of injuries. Anthony Simons is... Okay, let's just look at it. There's a lot of injuries. Anthony Simons is questionable. He played the last game, did he? I think he... I forget. I forget if he played at Chicago. Tumani Kamara, he's questionable. Jeremy Grant's doubtful. Avdija, he's the key guy, man. He's the money guy. He is questionable. Scoot Henderson's out. I mean, I think the majority of those guys play. I don't know about Simons, but Avdija, I would think he plays. And yeah, everybody else. I mean, they got enough there. I mean, Simons hasn't been playing. They've covered 3 in a row spreads. They play really well at home. They have 2 days off after this. They're at Utah on Wednesday the 9th. 4 games left for them in the season. They're playing with a lot of pride. Let's see the last game they played against the Spurs. They lost 118-116 at home. Take a look at the Spurs depth chart here, because I know they got some injuries too. Actually, they look pretty healthy. It's just Jeremy Sochan that's out. Everybody else is good to go. I mean, obviously Wemby and De'Aaron Fox are out, but everybody else is good to go. Let's see their form. They almost beat Cleveland the other night. Surprisingly, they came back. They're at the Clippers on Tuesday. This is their last 4-game road trip of the season. I don't know, guys. I don't like betting against Portland at home. I don't like doing that. I feel like there's some points in here. The only thing is that Portland's slowing the pace down a lot. Like if we look at their they've only scored 113 last game, 112 the game before that. Atlanta doesn't. Oh, excuse me, guys. Atlanta doesn't play any defense. They only scored 93 against the Knicks, 107 at Sacramento. Now at home though. At home, I don't know, guys. Hold on, let's see. Because I think this over/under. This might have some good money here. San Antonio's been playing better defense though. Let me see what this over/under is. 228. That makes sense, guys. And in my opinion, whenever the spread is in the 220s, in my opinion, when I see that, that means the game could really go either way. In my opinion. Now sometimes there's some bad lines in the 220s, and like there's like really good value on the under, and on the over too. But you know, 230s. They think the game has a good chance to have a lot of points. And the 2 teams, they think it's going under. And the 220s, in my opinion, could go either way. And that's kind of how I feel about this total. Like, yeah, the Spurs like to play fast, but the Trailblazers have played really good defense at home. I kind of like over everything. I kind of like Spurs team total under. I think that'd be the best way to go. It'd be 114, 113, 112 and a half. Under 112 and a half. I'm actually going to write that down. I kind of like that a lot. Spurs under 112 and a half. It's just kind of scary because Spurs could play no defense, and then Portland could score like 120, and the score would be like 120 to 116, something like that. So probably not going to bet that, but I do lean that way. Next game, we got the Utah Jazz at the Atlanta Hawks. Sorry, let me X out that. Utah is doing like, I don't even know, guys. They're trying in the first half, and it's like they go in the locker room, and like Danny Ainge comes down, the general manager comes down, talking to the head coach and be like, hey, whoa, guys, like, we can't win the game. You guys got to start playing that. Like, okay, good job. We saw you played hard in the first half. You beat Indiana in the first half straight up. Congratulations. Good job. Way to go. But now I need you guys to just suck. And that's like where they're at. They've lost. I mean, they've done an unbelievable job of tanking. They've lost like 8 in a row right now. They've only won 1 game out of the last 20 or something like that. They're not going to win a game the rest of the season, guys. I don't think they are. No more back-to-backs for them the rest of the season. They play Wednesday at home against Portland. Oh, boy, man. So, at Atlanta, let's check Atlanta. They lost to the Knicks. They got embarrassed. They look healthy. Let's check the minutes played for them. Yeah, they've lost 3 in a row. They lost 5 out of their last 6. You know what? Whenever you need a get right game, Utah's the team to get right with. Trae Young played 32 minutes. No one else played over 30 minutes. I mean, both these teams are like heavy over teams. Let's see what it is. 243.5 is the over-under. Spread is at -12. Dang, man, that shit is so high, man. Man. Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. It's late. I'm powering through. Got like a couple games left. -12. It's just the Jazz don't give a fuck, man. They don't care at all. Like, yeah, Atlanta doesn't play any defense. Jazz could cover this if they wanted to. If they wanted to. See, this is the embarrassing thing about the NBA right now, is that in order to cover a 10-point spread, not like, in my opinion, 75% of the time, you just have to give a professional effort. You just have to actually hustle after all the loose balls, try to get all the rebounds, take it, like, shoot the ball with confidence, like they're all NBA players, and you can keep the game within 10. But the problem is, this year specifically is what it feels like, is that these bottom dweller teams, these tanking teams, they have no fucking pride. They don't chase the rebounds. They don't try to dive on the floor for the ball. There's business decisions being made. They're protecting their bodies. They're letting guys go free to the basket. They're just playing like lackadaisical. It's oh my gosh, guys. It makes capping these fucking NBA games so incredibly difficult. Or it's just like, just take the spread, guys. Just bet like square ass shit. Shit that like shouldn't be cashing but is cashing. Like this year, like I'm telling you, like long term, in my opinion, if you just keep betting NBA favorites of like -10 over the next 5 years, I would say it's a losing proposition. But the way the NBA is going right now, and the way that these teams are tanking for players in college, like, no, just take Hawks -12. Just do it. Just do it. It'll cash. Over under 243.5. Jazz aren't scoring a lot. They're just giving up a shit ton of points. Just take Hawks team total over. They'll probably get to 130. Next game up, we got the Phoenix Suns at the New York Knicks. Phoenix is in free fall, guys. Do not fall victim. Please, please, please do not do it. Do not do that shit. Do not fall victim to betting the Phoenix Suns on the spread. I don't care if it's +20. Don't do it. Please don't do it, guys. Okay? This team has been a dead team walking. This team is 2 losses behind Sacramento for the 10th play-in seed. Phoenix is not... Phoenix season is done, guys. It's done. It's done, okay? Like, it's been done since New Year's Day. It's been done. This team honestly has been bad since like December. Okay, like I'm telling you, like they have talent. Mike Budenholzer doesn't have a hold of the locker room. They don't play good defense. They just don't care. They're worried about keeping their bodies healthy, guys. So Kevin Durant's still out. Bradley Beal's still in the game. They've lost 5 in a row. I wish I bet -14 against Boston the other day with Boston, because this Phoenix team is just going to lose the rest of the way out, guys. They may beat San Antonio at home. They may beat Oklahoma City at home, because OKC might not have anything to play for. They might beat Sacramento at home. I mean, at Sacramento, but, I mean, guys, this team's done. This team's fucking done. Let's take a look at the Knicks. The Knicks did play back-to-back yesterday. I think Jalen Brunson will play this game. I think he will. He was questionable yesterday against the Hawks. They need him to play before the postseason just to get his conditioning up and legs up underneath of him and game experience back in. You don't want him going into the postseason just fresh-faced. You know, 33 minutes Karl Anthony Towns, 35 minutes OG OG Anunoby, 32 for Bridges and Hart. Not heavy minutes here for a back-to-back. Spread is -8. I can only look Knicks -8, and I know the Knicks are not a good team on second night of back-to-backs this year, but still, it doesn't matter, man. I'm telling you guys right now. Like, patterns and trends are usually profitable, but in certain cases, it just doesn't fucking matter. I'm telling you right now, the Suns are a dead team walking right now, guys. Knicks -8, only way I could look. Over unders at 229.5. I lean over here. Suns are an over team. They don't play any defense. I think a safer bet may be Knicks team total over, just in case the Knicks play really, really good defense. That over-under for the Knicks would be what? 115 plus 4, 119.5. 119.5. I kind of like that. I'll mark it down. New York Knicks over 119.5. Suns under, but I don't trust that just because the Suns don't play any defense. Next game up, we have the Indiana Pacers at the Denver Nuggets. Man. So, and like this is just true, guys, in general. I mean, and anything can happen betting, anything can happen betting sports in general. But like with a team that doesn't play any defense to win to cover their spread, like I know of late Denver's not been good at covering their spread. They're just not. -6 points at home. They have a lot to play for. Pacers have not really anything to play for. I mean, they want the 4th seed, but they're 3 games up on Milwaukee. I mean, they pretty much have that sealed up. They can't get the 3. I mean, they technically speaking could get the 3 seed, but it's pretty much out of reach. I mean, to be realistic, you know, they don't have anything to play for. Denver has a lot to play for. Check the injury situation for the Pacers. Pacers, Pascal Siakam is out or questionable. Ben Shepherd's questionable or something like that. Check scheduling spot. They play Washington Wizards at home Tuesday. Denver. Check their injury report. Jamal Murray's been missing a lot of time, guys. He's the only guy on the injury report. Everybody else looks good to go. They've lost 3 games in a row for the 2nd time all season, or 1st time all season. Hold on, have they lost? No, 2nd time. They've never lost 4 in a row. I mean, this is, they have two days off after this. Wow. This is a big of a circle the wagon spot for the Denver Nuggets as I've ever seen one. Indiana on the road. Let's take a look there. They got smoked by Oklahoma City. I don't count the Wizards. They beat the Timberwolves in overtime with no starters played, really. They lost at Milwaukee by a lot. Before that, they lost 3 in a row. That was without Halliburton, though. Lost at Miami. Lost at LA. This team's not a good road team, guys. I can only look Denver -6. I know it's steep. Denver plays no defense, but Denver has more to play for. They're at home. A lot of days off after this game. Frustrating 3-game losing stretch. Losing streak. You know, I think they get to 120 points. I think Denver team total over is a really, really good bet. It's going to be like 121.5, I believe. Let's see. 119 plus 3, 222.5. I mean, 122.5. I think they get there, guys. I think they do. Indiana doesn't play any defense. I think that's a really good bet. I think -6 is good too, but I mean, if they're going to win by 6, I think that they get to 123 points here. Next game up, and I lean over the 238.5. I mean, I like it. Next game up, we got the Golden State Warriors hosting the Houston Rockets. The spread is -4.5 to the Warriors. Spread, I mean, total is 226.5, 226. And guys, like at this point, I learned this. I learned this method from a really experienced NBA bettor, and he said the key to betting the NBA is streaks. And my goodness, if you just take a look, guys, at the NBA, it is a streaky association, okay? And like if you just look at the NBA in general, there are patterns of teams winning, losing, alternating wins and losses, bad road teams, bad home teams. Those are patterns too. But when a team is just in a groove and they're playing an inferior opponent or a team that they are equal to, I mean, they're probably just going to win and cover, guys. And until that team gets snapped of their winning streak, okay? And right now, I'm not stepping in front of the Warriors. I'm not doing it. Not doing it, guys. They have won and covered 5 straight games. In the midst of a very crucial seeding spot for them. Houston pretty much has the 2nd seed wrapped up. Houston doesn't like the Warriors. They definitely want to beat them. It's a pride thing. But I'm not stepping in front of the Warriors. I like -4.5. Over unders 226.5. Houston's a weird over-under team just because they can play defense if they want to, but then other times they just want to run up and down the floor. So, them on the road here. Let's take a look at them on the road. Them on the road, they've been scoring a lot. I lean over. Excuse me. They don't play until Tuesday against the Clippers. I lean over. I don't feel great about that. I think I am going to bet the Warriors, though, -4.5. I think it should be closer to -7. In my opinion, I know it sounds crazy, but like if you think about it, guys, the Warriors have won the season series against the Thunder. They've beaten them. They own them. They own the Thunder. They've beaten them. They have the season series record against the Rockets, I believe, even outside this game. They have the season series against the Grizzlies. They have the season series against the Timberwolves. Okay? The only teams they don't have the season series advantage against is their division. They've been awful in the division this year, and Denver. But in the division in Denver, that's it, guys. So, like, if this was OKC at home, this spread would be -9, -8, okay? The Warriors, in my opinion, they may not be as good as the Thunder, but they're a slight notch below them, especially in the current form that they are. And so if that's the case, this line should be closer to 6.5, 7. That's my opinion, okay? So I think there's good value on the Warriors -4.5. I think they win this game, guys. Do not step in front of a hot fucking team like this. Okay, next game up, last game of the night. We have the Milwaukee Bucks at the New Orleans Hornets. Spread is -9 to Milwaukee. Total is 221.5. It's probably the prevailing number. I will say that. So the Bucks won last night in overtime against the Miami Heat. Let's check the minutes play. They've won 3 in a row. They're not playing a lick of defense, guys. They're not playing a lick of defense. And it's crazy with Damian Lillard out. They used to be an under team. Now they're an over team with him out. Giannis played 43 minutes. He might not play. He's been questionable. They really don't have any seeding advantage to try to chase. They're not going to get home court advantage in the playoffs. They could, in theory, get it, but I don't think they will get it against the Pacers. Kevin Porter Jr. played 40 minutes. Taurean Prince 38. AJ Green 34. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm not touching that. Pelicans. Jose Alvarado, Jordan Hawkins, Kelly Olynyk. They look to be out or questionable. So Elfrid Payton. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to trust the Hornets, man. I mean, at home, they usually play really tough. They usually play really well, but I mean, this team can give up a ton of points. I'm not. They gave up 124 points against the Lakers. I'm not trying to guess that stuff, guys. Um, at home, they've been an under team. The last 3 games at home have gone under. Last 4 games have gone under. Last 5 games have gone under at home. 5-0 to the under last 5 games. Play Tuesday at Brooklyn. I mean, maybe look at under 222. It's just tough because the Bucks don't play any defense, but same time, Bucks may come out lackadaisical. If they come out not focused and the Pelicans take advantage, I like Pelicans +9. I don't love it, and I like the under 221.5. It's tough to do that with the Bucks game, but that's the only way I could look, guys. And that's the show. Appreciate y'all for listening, man. Let's find some winners. Let's make some money today. I'll see you tomorrow.